Friedrich Nietzsche was born in 1844 in Röcken, a quiet village in the Prussian province of Saxony. His father, a Lutheran pastor, died when Nietzsche was just 5, and this early confrontation with mortality would linger in his thought like a dark undercurrent. A prodigy in language and literature, Nietzsche won a prestigious scholarship to the Schulpforta boarding school and later studied philology at the University of Leipzig. At only 24, he became a professor at the University of Basel, the youngest ever in his department, dazzling colleagues with his command of ancient texts and unconventional interpretations. But Nietzsche was never content to remain a mere interpreter of the past. His first book, The Birth of Tragedy, 1872, broke sharply with the academic conventions of philology. He argued that ancient Greek tragedy was not a celebration of reason, but a powerful fusion of the Dionysian, chaotic, ecstatic, and the Apollonian, rational, ordered. The book was savaged by traditionalists, and Nietzsche's academic career soon crumbled. Suffering from migraines, poor eyesight, and chronic illness, he left his post in 1879 and began a wandering, solitary life across the Alps and the Mediterranean, living in cheap rented rooms and subsisting on a meager pension. In his solitude, Nietzsche unleashed a torrent of astonishingly original work. With Thus Spoke Zarathustra, 1883–85, he fashioned a mythic voice to proclaim the death of God and the emergence of the Übermensch, the higher individual who creates meaning in a godless world. He critiqued Christianity as a slave morality and diagnosed European culture with ressentiment, a spiritual sickness born of repression and envy. In works like Beyond Good and Evil and The Genealogy of Morals, he attacked complacent moral assumptions and revealed the hidden drives behind human behavior. Nietzsche's writing was lyrical, aphoristic, and often volcanic, full of paradox, provocation, and biting wit. He urged readers to embrace eternal recurrence, the idea that life must be lived as if it would be repeated infinitely. To him, the greatest challenge was not despair, but overcoming it. His motto, Amor Fati, love your fate. In 1889, Nietzsche collapsed in the streets of Turin after witnessing a horse being whipped, an act of compassion that marked the onset of his final mental breakdown. He would never write again. His sister Elizabeth, a fervent nationalist, managed his legacy during his decline, sometimes distorting it to align with proto-fascist ideologies Nietzsche himself would have despised.